Hello and welcome to Campus Close-Up. I'm your host, Erin Wall, and in this segment, I'll be discussing campus health services with Westminster's own nurse, Judith Duda. Judy, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right. Now, I know that you all do a whole lot of everything down in the health center. So what exactly do you do?
Well, our goal is to take care of students to provide them with health care and health education.
All right. So are there any special events that you guys host outside of what you typically do, or?
Well, we hosted the flu clinic a couple of weeks ago where we offered the seasonal flu and the H1N1 vaccine. Coming up will be the massage therapists. On reading day, we have 2 massage therapists who come and give free head and neck massages for 15 minutes. We schedule students to see them, and it's always a full schedule. Also, we have body fat testing. Sometimes in the spring, we do blood pressure screenings and just different events as we think of them.
The massage therapist, is that like a yearly thing? I know that
every reading day. We try to have 2 massage therapists for 3 hours every reading day. We've done that for several years now.
It's definitely helpful when we're stressed out. So, how many make up the health center staff? How many do you have?
Well, I'm the only full-time person on the health center staff, and I have a nurse with me for 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, and we also have a practice of physicians, and the practice of physicians is 3. There are 3 of them, 2 doctors and a physician's assistant. One of them comes to the health center for 1.5 to 2 hours each weekday, and they vary. Each one of them does a week at a time.
Okay, now I know that there are specific doctor's hours. Now, do these hours change from year to year, or are they fairly consistent throughout?
They do change from year to year. This year we have a new practice of physicians, so of course they changed. We didn't used to, several years ago, we didn't have any afternoon hours, and then we added one afternoon. It was so popular that we did add another afternoon last year, and we extended the afternoons this year to 2 hours instead of an hour and a half.
Okay, so what exactly happens if I fall ill? I understand that I can either choose to see a doctor or even see just you as a nurse. Now, how does that procedure go? How do I make an appointment? How do I?
Well, you don't need to have an appointment to see a nurse. You can just come in any time that we're open. If you need to see the physician, their hours are on our website. They're on every health tip that I send out, and they're posted in every hall in the residence hall. Sometimes we're able to help students and they really don't need to see a physician. If they do need to, we can schedule them to see the doctor right when they're there. You can also send us an email, tell us you need an appointment, and we'll get back to you and schedule something, or you can leave a phone message. In the morning when I come at 7:30, I open and I'll get phone messages that were left all through the night. And so I try to wait to a decent hour to call people back, usually around 8 o'clock. But if the doctor's coming at 8, I do call them pretty early and give them an appointment.
And walk-ins, although sometimes you do welcome them, they aren't exactly first catered to whenever.
Well, we do see walk-ins when we have the time. Now, when we have a full schedule of students to see the doctor, we do give priority to those students who have scheduled an appointment, just because we respect their time and the fact that they've made an appointment. What we do with the walk-ins is we fit them in, or the doctor sees them at the end of the time. If there are too many, and it happens rarely, but sometimes the doctor will have to leave before he sees everyone, and then we would have to reschedule that person for the next day. But that happens very rarely.
So if worse comes to worse and I fall ill for a prolonged period of time, now what are the procedures that I should go through? If not through you, then through the school. What should I do?
Well, first take the thing that we're seeing the most often right now is flu, either H1N1 or somebody with flu symptoms that needs to go home. We send out a message to their professors that they're going home. We encourage students to contact their professors as well. We never share with the professors what the problem is or why the student is going home, but we do say they're going home and they'll be back when they're better. Then the student shouldn't share with that professor as much as they feel comfortable with, and we found that professors are very helpful in helping students to make up their work and not feel that they're going to fall way behind. So then take something more serious like surgery or mono, where sometimes people are ill for a week or two there at home. Again, we notify the professors, but the student should try in some way to just keep the professors updated as to their condition. Generally, if a student misses over 3 weeks or 4 weeks consecutively, they do take a medical leave, and that's done through the registrar and student affairs.